What's going on, guys? This is definitely not what I expected Doomsday to be looking like, but there are worse places to be. I am under strict orders from the government to be quarantined along with everybody else in their own place. Right now, I'm actually still at the resort in Palm Springs, actually more specifically Indio, from the wedding, my friend's wedding that I was at. And quite a bit has changed over the past few days with this whole coronavirus thing. And there's a few things that I wanted to talk about with it. Okay, so first off, let me get in the sun here because it's a little chilly over in the shade. It's like 70 in the shade and like 80 in the sun. This is much nicer here. There we go. It is freaking beautiful here. Wow. So we got this presidential suite for like $200. It regularly goes for like anywhere from $1,600 to $1,800, upwards of $2,600 during the busy season. And we were here one more day and we're like, hey, let's check out the price of it. Like, okay, yep, we could do $200. And we're like the only people here still, so it works. It's quarantine, basically. The resort hotel that we're staying in, this presidential suite, it's bigger than my house. Like square footage wise, legitimately, like it feels like it's twice the size of my house. It's huge. And it's times like these, you know, perks of Doomsday where you can take full advantage of that kind of stuff. Now, a lot of my family's frustrated with me. They're like, oh, you need to stay home. You need to stay home. We haven't left this place. We got a hot tub right here. We got a gigantic house to stay in inside this. I'm on the balcony right now. And as you can see, there is nobody here. There's some people way over there. And there's a guy cleaning down there, disinfecting everything. But for the most part, this place is a ghost town. Just got an email this morning. My wife was telling me that they're actually not accepting new bookings going forward, and they're canceling a lot of the existing ones. So I don't know if people who have bookings are going to be able to stay here going forward, but if we wanted to stay another night, we're not going to be able to anyways because they're basically shutting this place down. Crazy. It's absolutely crazy what's going on right now. But that's not necessarily what this video was going to be about in the first place. Just wanted to catch you guys up on where I'm at currently. Now, I saw a post by Chadtronic sharing MatPat from the Game Theorists talking about the coronavirus and making a fun video about what characters would survive the coronavirus. And it's got Link and Mario with the masks on and, you know, just taking, I guess you could say, advantage of the current climate that we find ourselves in. And he took offense to it, and he said, you know, this is not a joking matter. This is something you shouldn't be taking advantage of, you know, video game characters for a serious situation dealing with society right now. We need to take this coronavirus seriously. And then I saw Arlo share it, being like, yeah, you know, I was thinking the same thing. I'm glad Chadtronic shared this. And you know what? To each their own. They're more than welcome to have their opinions on it. But so am I. And my opinion on it is, yeah, it's a scary thing, and it is extremely contagious, and it's affecting a lot of, especially older adults walking around this planet right now. And because it's so contagious and highly deadly compared to the original flu, it's something to be concerned about. I mean, we saw that nursing home in Washington State that, I mean, basically everybody who was in there died from it. It was more than 40 people. That's scary stuff. Like typically the flu, even if people are susceptible to more disease, could get sick from it and stuff like that. But typically not everyone's going to die from it like they did with this. So yeah, that right there should tell people that this is far more serious than the average flu. With that being said, though, I mean, come on now. Are we just going to get serious and pissed off about every single thing that people talk about in regards to this coronavirus? Are we going to get frustrated with them and say we need to take life so seriously that we can't even smile anymore? Like, one of the perks, if you want to call it that, to coronavirus is the amazing memes regarding toilet paper and just how crazy people have been surrounding this apocalypse that nobody saw coming. And maybe it's me. Maybe I just have a dark sense of humor. But I am cracking up with the memes that are being shared on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. Like, all social media is just on fire right now with these really funny memes. And I guess that's what I'm getting at with this video is, I mean, yes, coronavirus is extremely serious and we need to take the necessary precautions. But with that being the case, we still need to find a way to smile and laugh. I mean, this isn't like complete doomsday scenario where a meteor hit the planet and everyone's dying and there's no way anyone's going to recover from this. This too, hopefully, shall pass. Now, I'm not a doctor. My wife is a nurse. And it's one of those situations that people, if you take life too seriously, you're not going to get out alive. And that is something everybody needs to remember. And when I see people like Chadtronic and Arlo sharing how mad they're at MatPat with his video from the Game Theorists, it's like, guys, relax, chill out, stay quarantined, stay at home, play video games, enjoy the videos on YouTube, enjoy, your family that's around you. Hopefully no one's infected. Hopefully you still have some socialization person to person in your life, but if you don't, at least online, thanks to the benefits of technology. But don't take it so seriously that you can't even smile anymore. That's going way too far. Because if we lose humor, if the death of comedy is really happening, what do we have left to live for? Like, honestly, if you can't smile, if you can't laugh about things, are we going to be going through the Great Depression where everyone's just miserable and everyone's sad all the time? No! Now, some people might argue that the reason that they're upset at MatPat is that he's got a sponsored video, there are advertisements during the video, he's making money off of this situation, and that's just in poor taste. To which I say, don't watch his video. Like, if that's the biggest thing, which I'll come back and talk to this in a little bit, but if that's the biggest issue you have with someone talking about something that could be considered a national tragedy or a worldwide pandemic and people shouldn't be profiting off of it, don't watch them. But sharing it, saying how disappointed you are in how they represent the community, in this instance, I think, personally, is in bad taste. Because right now, he's making a video, something that's interesting to him about video game characters contracting a disease. And if you look at it in the light of that's what he's talking about, taking advantage of a situation that's going on right now to get the clicks, which is what people do on YouTube to grow, you're getting mad at him for doing a video that he wants to do. Like, that's what you guys do all the time when it comes to talking about Pikmin or random funny ads on the internet. Like, those are your topics. Just because they don't deal with death, it's okay. Like, you guys are the internet police. You guys are allowing MatPat what's okay, and you're telling him that's not okay? Like, what? What? The audacity. I think this goes to a much greater issue with talking about the gaming community and how they're a part of this and they're disappointed because they're a part of the gaming community and he represents them just as much as they represent it. No, here's the thing. Everyone's allowed to do what they want to. They can talk about whatever the hell they want to. If people want to make videos about me, about how much they hate me, okay. I don't care. If people want to talk about the coronavirus and how it's affecting them in their daily life, okay. I don't care. Like, what is with this? Regulations people are trying to enforce. The very fabric of YouTube stands on being able to do what you want to do and talk about what you want. And attacking MatPat for this is attacking the fabric of what YouTube was built upon. These guys are allowed to have their own opinion, but geez, like, if that's how serious they're taking things, all I can say is give some advice of try to relax a little bit and enjoy life. It's not all bad. I mean, look at that. Are you kidding me? Like, there's so much more to life than getting frustrated at people making videos talking about the coronavirus and relating it to video games. Like, I think that's interesting. And here's one thing a lot of haters seem to forget too, and I guess in this case I'm calling Chadtronic and Arlo a hater. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Like, MatPat has the right to his opinion. He has the right to make his videos. He has the right to do what he wants. It's not like going to hurt people making this video about Link and Mario are contracting coronavirus. Who's going to survive? First off, who the hell cares? But secondly, if you're going to be taking offense to that, yikes. Like, there's way bigger battles to fight on this planet than that one. Like, let's pick and choose what we're going to war with here, because right now that just seems a little bit extreme. And I saw a lot of people patting their backs and saying, yeah, this was such a bad look. It was a bad taste by MatPat. And look, I'm not the biggest fan of MatPat. I've already criticized him plenty. But this kind of put it in perspective for me. Where MatPat, he's an interesting guy. I think he's, like I said in previous videos, I think he's extremely intelligent. And he's funny, and he has a team of great editors. Had a tragic situation with one of the people that work for him. I believe it was last year. But the guy with Game Theorists, he does what he does, and he's very good at it. And sometimes it's not always going to hit the mark, and that's okay. But good Lord, we're going to be sharing, like, these are influencers that are sharing their opinion on Twitter, telling everyone how disappointed they are in MatPat. Like, it's just can't help you. Again, that is off the reservation when it comes to what we're going to be getting mad at this day and age. Anyways, I guess what I'm getting at is, yes, it's a very scary scenario with what the future holds, and we don't know how bad this is going to be right now. We don't know if there's going to be some sort of cure for it or vaccine that is created. I've already heard of early tests in humans already, like unprecedented for this kind of thing. Like, there's been some insane progress being made. And I think people are jumping to so many conclusions because panic spreads fear, and fear makes people jump to crazy conclusions instead of just taking a step back, relaxing, and enjoying life just a little bit. Obviously, take it seriously and isolate yourself, but don't get so caught up with the minutia that it's starting to affect your mentality, especially to the point of sharing stuff, saying how frustrated you are with what amounts to, at the very worst, a poor take, and maybe at its best, some dark humor. Like, come on now. Ease up. I guess that's what I'm getting at here. Anyways, I am starting to ramble right now. As you can see, the resort is still an absolute ghost town. We're going to be getting out of here today, driving straight home, back to San Diego from Palm Springs, and staying in isolation there. I'm going to be working today. I'm going to be working from home going forward for the foreseeable future. And thankfully, I'm in a position where I'm able to do that. I've been brought up to speed enough at my job so I can actually get some work done now. So I'm going to head in and do that now. But yeah, I guess I'll just leave it at this. Enjoy what you got. Enjoy your family, your friends, and please relax a little bit and enjoy some dark humor every once in a while. It's not going to kill you. Taking it seriously might give you a heart attack, though. That's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, you stay smashing.